Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your extra daily dose of skill. And today we are taking a look into the T-115. It is USSR Tier 5 medium. You are getting this tank from the boxes, and I believe there is gazillion of the folks that has this vehicle. Now, quickly to highlight the information, answer is very, very simple. Where the armor goes, this tank doesn't have really armor. You can get penetrated everywhere, but it's very typical for a tier 5 tank, especially medium vehicle, right? There is nothing to talk about. To highlight the capability of the gun, it is, I am comparing this tank with a T-34. Honestly, I think this is the most fair comparison, and I think this tank is significantly worse than it. It is definitely slower. The gun handling, soft stats are looking a bit better, but overall dispersion is not the finest, right? The point being is, we are going to check out what this vehicle is all about. Like I said before, I haven't played with this tank, and we will just simply try to learn it together. Looking into the penetration and into the gun, 110 alpha damage, 125 millimeters of penetration with the standards, and with gold 156 penetration. So we can instantly say that the penetration with gold actually looks pretty decent, and you can shred everything in the tier 5, tier 6. It shouldn't be a problem. Also, between me and you, I have a feeling that this year, where the loot boxes goes, I think the lower tier tanks are significantly weaker. I truly believe in that. I don't really think that they are something to write books about, or something they just simply do not look good compared to the last year, right? Last year we had a very solid USSR triangle, and we had a very solid German medium tank. Those mother truckers were wow. But this one, man, it is... I just don't see the selling point of this tank, right? I don't really think that it is good at anything, you know? And that is okay. Everything is fine. We are going to be all right. It's just to highlight that, you know, if you got the tank, right? This year, they feel the most as a box fillers for simply discount, you know? This is how I feel like about it, and that's okay. Everything is fine. We are trying to side scrap quite a bit. Beautiful. Luckily we got couple of the free shots there and there. That is okay. And my goal in this situation is to make sure that this Wolverine would regret his life choices. Since the guy is tanking like a crazy mother trucker, I'm obviously being sarcastic, and he is playing sideways. I mean, I will take that and I will say thank you very much for this. Okay, it's not garbage looking into the tank. It definitely doesn't feel like unplayable garbage. I definitely cannot say that, but it doesn't feel anything extraordinary or anything special. It doesn't feel like, oh my bananas, this is a very, very great tier 5. Absolutely not. So what do we have? We have an okayish, probably 3.5 star tank that is capable of getting damage once in a while, you know, and it can relocate okay. That's all there is to say where this vehicle goes, fellas. At least that's what I think. Hello, how are you doing? This is the last tier tank, by the way. It's paper, but it's very, very, very nice nevertheless. Okay. Beautiful. At least I know, you know, how the tank should feel from the stats, and it definitely feels this way as I expected. Also, I must admit that this tank looks pretty ugly. This tank looks pretty... What the flying F? This tank is looking pretty ugly as well. Okay, my mouse is messing up. As you can see, it is running out of the battery, so at this point in time we have a spinneroo. I need to change the battery from my mouse. I apologize, this is not the tank fault, okay? This is not the tank fault. It is definitely me responsibility, and I'm going to change the battery right after this game will be over. It is okay. Or alternatively, it could be maybe Katita here went into or something. Also could be possibility to the laser, right? Okay. Can we slap the flat clicker? This is the question. I'm talking about enemy T1. I hope that we are going to find a couple more shots of damage and we would be okay. Actually, yeah, that looks achievable. If our guy won't cap the base, there is a chance that we could get closer and we could slap him. Yeah, Leopard has a small PP. Leopard will eliminate him. Leopard will say prrrr, and he will die. Definitely not ideal, but that's what we have. Here we go. 1000 damage. It's okay. Can't complain about it. But that's for sure, fellas. There is nothing to talk where this tank goes or how good it is. It's just a loot box filler for compensations, most likely. Okay, battery is replaced. Hip hip hooray. After very first game, we have ourselves 1000 damage, 300 assisting damage. We are 4th by the damage. We are 3rd by experience. And we made 88,000 profits, which is very much appreciated. But once again, the profits during the Christmas time are not really accurate what people would get whenever the Christmas period will end. As many of you know that World of Tanks is the most profitable during the December, right? Just how it goes. You have bonuses, you have holiday ops atmosphere and everything, so this is why it goes this way. So whenever it will be over, I don't think that anyone will be playing with this vehicle actively, or anyone will be saying, oh my bananas, what a great tank. Back in 2026 loot boxes there was a T-115, which was the best tank in the World of Tanks, and I regret for not getting it. Nah, it's definitely not going to be the case, fellas. That's for sure. Also, one very important thing, please pay attention into the gun depression over there. The reticle is here and then reticle goes up. This tank has booba. What that means the gun is going in between booba like this, right? And whenever you are going to the side, your gun is suddenly jumping by a huge margin to this level, because you pretty much have no gun depression over there. And I think this is one of the most annoying features for the tanks, fellas. I truly believe in that, and I would say it is, personally, right, it is the thing that makes me hate many tanks just because of that. Let's say you are flanking someone and whatnot, and suddenly your gun just simply jumps in front by the huge margin. It's quite crazy. Nevertheless. Let's try to be smart and let's try to punish everyone that would get spotted here. Oh man, they have a lemming train. I love it. This is very good thing. It may seem weird what I am saying, but I want to believe that enemy team is going to get involved quite a bit. And if they are getting involved, if they are making pressure through the open field, we are celebrating. We are celebrating, and we are going to be sniping them like there is no tomorrow. Excellent. Oh yeah, and standard ammunition definitely. I mean, I understand that it is a lower tier, but with a standard ammunition, it definitely feels it is very, very slow. In other words, whenever you are shooting through the distance, just because of the shell velocity, it feels like it would be extremely beneficial to shoot the gold ammunition. And not because you need penetration or something, but it is purely because of the shell velocity. Okay, we are okay, even though we are spotted, we don't care until we receive the first hit. Now we receive 2 hits because I'm greedy, but that's okay. And all we need to do, we need to just start slapping them. Also, please keep this in mind that if, let's say, you have worse crew than I do, obviously the tank may behave a bit differently. And I'm playing with maxed out crew because I have the USSR medium tanks. And I know that plenty of the newer players do not know that you can use on the premium tank the crew from the tech tree. So if it happened to be that you have yourself 140 crew, you use 140 crew. If you have 430U crew, you are using 430U crew. In other words, the crew that you are going to get with this vehicle, you are just simply dismissing and forgetting about it, right? That's what most of the players should do, unless you are like literally new player and you bought loot boxes to get this tank or maybe something else, you know, then it's understandable if you do not have the USSR tech tree. But other than that, hopefully that makes sense. Also, I must admit that the tank feels a bit more accurate than paper suggests. Paper suggests that this tank is like 0.30 something accurate, right? And in reality, it feels better. It feels a bit better than the paper does, that's for sure. Now, I'm not entirely sure why. So, is it because of the good crew that we have or something else? But I'm just saying that it doesn't feel as bad as paper suggests. Beautiful. All I want to see enemies trying to get a bit more involved here. That's all I need for a full happiness. That's all I need for a full happiness, folks. Just a little bit of the stupid pressure. That's okay. We are doing well. Good. Very, very good. In this situation, as you can see, my mission is very, very simple. I just want to be pain in the butt for the enemies. Pretty much by being here, I knew that we have some support from up here, and our folks could easily, I repeat, easily protect us, and it was, you know, hand-washing hand type of situation. That's absolutely amazing, and that's absolutely glorious. The guy is being impatient. He's trying to make pressure. That means he's taking one for the team. That's good. And all we need to do, we need to figure out how we could make a bit of pressure this way. For now, it looks okay. It looks like we should be able to get involved and not get farmed by the triangle. That's good. This is exactly what we want to see. Yeah, this tank is 3.5 stars in my opinion. In my opinion, this is 3.5 stars. It's nothing to write books about, but it is not unplayable garbage. At first I was thinking, you know, the tank should be somewhere between 2 and 3, but I think it is better just purely how the gun is behaving, and you can kind of snipe from the back, you can kind of do some stuff, right? Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's not horrible. It is not horrible. It doesn't make the tank good, fellas. Not horrible means not horrible, you know? It's not like it is the best tier 5 mother trucker out there. Please keep this in mind. And this game should be significantly better where the profitability goes as well. At least that's what I want to believe. I had a feeling that this mother trucker will sit here. And my feeling was purely because I saw the Nokia trees. If I would not see the Nokia trees, I would not think about him sitting here. Maybe he would be sitting somewhere. Uh-oh. Arta? Okto. Yopter, right? Look, this is what I'm talking about. The gun depression where the booba goes, I just simply had no gun depression, which was extremely, extremely annoying situation. But that's okay. Once again, sucks to be me, and not much what we can change about that. Once again, I'm feeling pretty satisfied, and I am feeling pretty happy with all of this. I am feeling pretty satisfied and pretty happy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay, let's see. Let's see, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what is the score. So we got ourselves a swanker. Very, very nice. This is exactly what we were looking for. 149,000 profit income, which is insane. Move your ugly face skill. Here you go. 149 credits income. 11,000 experience because we have some 5 fixes. 2,300 damage, 700 assisting damage. We are first by experience. We are first by the damage. And we got ourselves 145,000 credit profits. It's insane, fellas. The holiday ops time is absolutely crazy. And you know what? That leads me to the other point, what I will talk about very, very soon, and I will talk about what is the proper way to do the things during the holiday ops. What is the perfect schedule on depending how many hours you are playing per day, okay? It is going to be an extra YouTube channel video, right? So on this channel, and I will try to give the tips and tricks for everyone, right? Hopefully that will help, and hopefully that will do a very, very, very great things. That being said, Pilsen standard battle, we are kind of alright, and we should be okay. So what is our idea and what do we want to do? First things first, we are going to take this typical corner here, and hopefully we can punish enemy cover once, just simply going through the middle of the field. Once again, this is not a super heavy tank, or this is not a heavy tank, so we need to keep in mind that we do not really want to go through the middle of the field without thinking, you know. It's not cover 220, even though it is Soviet tank, right? Okay. Very nice. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and I want to see folks crossing here. We have a chance to see cover 1. Nothing. Nothing. Bad calculation from my side. I needed to be more patient. It's okay. Both of them crossed, and I did not manage it to punish them, which is kind of sad thing, but what can you do? I don't like this game. I don't like the situation. What we can expect, logically thinking, we can expect this AC to make pressure to the mid, right? We can expect that the shell velocity of the high explosives is 640 meters, but it should be enough for us to punish the guy moving to the middle of the field. Because truly, I have a feeling that he is going to get involved, and he definitely should. Because the potential of the assisting damage that he can get is quite high. Yep, as you can see, he's just simply making pressure. That is okay. We are going to aim properly, and hopefully we won't miss. Beautiful high explosives, nice. Another high explosive shell, nice. And now he's down to fartable, so he should be afraid of moving from here. That's good. And yes, he's still alive, but nevertheless, we are okay. Meanwhile, we can see brother from other mother. That's okay. He is not penetrating us. We are not penetrating him. Not a big deal. And now what we would love to see, we would love to see a good enough angle to punish him right there. Can we do that? Definitely, yes, we can. And as a matter of fact, I think I am just simply making pressure here. I don't really think that he is going to enjoy this this experience, honestly. Yeah, that's okay. Not a big deal. He's in the deep kaku hole, and he is going straight into the garage very, very soon. Oh, come on. He is running as much as he physically and possibly can, which is fair play, honestly. It's not a bad decision from him to escape. So what we want to do now, we want to go for this mother trucker. And we want to eliminate him from the game. For obvious reasons. 2 seconds, that's fine. Good, good, good. And now all we need to do, we need to start farming the Polish tier 5 and Turan. Both of them look like they would be sweet, magnificent mother truckers that we can farm. And I think this tank is actually better than Turan is for sure. At least that's what I would guess. Oh man. This gun depression is painful. This gun depression is painful, fellas. Yeah, the main reason why this vehicle cannot be rated better is purely because of the gun depression. Purely because of the gun depression, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Those two booba are destroying this vehicle, in my opinion. Very nice shot. Good. Extra rations, you say? Excellent. Enjoy yourself. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Very good fire for us. Good. Perfection. Perfection. Okay, now the question is how we could get some more use of all of this. Also, I noticed one thing lately, that I have a very good habit. Skill, you are so humble, I know, right? Of aiming to the tank rears properly. Or let's say if I'm shooting tank side, I will aim here. And that basically means I am going to be lighting the tank on fire quite often. This is how I feel like. Maybe I'm special, but this is what I think. I want to see where is this cover 1. Cover 1 is sitting right there. Beautiful shot. That is okay. We are side scrapping as much as we physically and possibly can against him. That's okay. And now cover 1 is feeling a bit brave, I would say. And this is what we want to see. That's good. How about this mother trucker going here? Arta is trying to escape. Good. I like moving targets. Excellent. We have the Panzer. How are you doing? Oh yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. This DPM is working just fine. Yeah, it's not horrible, fellas. It is not horrible. I was actually expecting this tank to be significantly worse than this. I definitely, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, expected this vehicle to be worse than this, for sure. Still not ideal tank by any shape or any form, but it is not as bad as I initially thought it would be. And this is why we are checking the vehicles out. This is why we are making the videos like this, right? I think I would be very, very comfortable for rating this vehicle 3.5. I truly would be. I truly would be very, very comfortable for putting this tank here. With potential. I would not say 4 is where this tank should be. I'm talking obviously about the index ratings, because at the time whenever I am recording this video, the tank isn't rated for obvious reasons. Because I just simply haven't played it and I do not rate tags from their stats or something. I need to feel them, I need to play with them, I need to figure out how they're feeling like overall. And this is great, fellas. This is great. I mean, the profitability and everything is absolutely insanity. Solid ace, 116,000 income, 2.5 thousand damage, very, very nice, 1.5 base experience, very, very good, very good, very, very good, and 106,000 profits as well, very nice. So all in all, our performance with this mother trucker is solid 1.9 thousand damage and 300 assisting damage, and honestly I'm pretty satisfied with it. I don't think it is a garage slot. I think some people will actually play with this vehicle and it is okay. Not the best tank in the world of tanks. I would never betray my beloved T-34, but it is okay. Anyways, I hope that helped and I hope you were entertained. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.